Hi, welcome to Musically Inclined with
Trish.
and Jana. Hi, Trish.
Hi, Jana.
Trish and I are both part of the Bennington County Choral Society, and our hope with this show is to not only highlight the Bennington County Choral Society, but to just talk about singing and music and what it means in our life and why we're a part of it. And we are so excited today. We actually have notes so we don't lose track of what we're supposed to talk about, because this is how important the Choral Society is to us.
We talk about it too much.
We live it. It is our life.
Yes, we do. So I'm Trish. I'm the vice president of the board of directors. I'm also a soprano, and I am also the publicity chair of the board of directors. I am now going into my 8th season with the Choral Society and my 7th season on the board.
Wow. I'm Jana. I'm the current president of the board of directors of the Choral Society. I'm going into my 4th year with the Choral Society. I'm an Alto 1. This is my 2nd year on the board? Third year on the board. 2nd year as president. Just a mild disclaimer, you do not instantly become a board member just by singing with us. I'm just lucky.
No, the board is lucky.
Yeah, and so we have altos, we have tenors, we have basses, we have sopranos, we have everyone and anyone walking through the door is singing with us, and that is probably one of the best things about the Choral Society.
Our current membership is how many, you would think?
You know, it's pushing 78, and
78.
We always have room for more. We want more. We would love to have 100 members. We would love more than 100 members. There is no limit to how many people we want singing with us. And that's the great thing about the Choral Society, is that you don't have to audition to join us. You just have to be able to match pitch. And matching pitch is so simple. If you sing along with anyone in your car, listening to music, jamming, if you match that person, you're matching pitch.
Yes, you're matching pitch.
Yeah. But what got you involved with the Choral Society? Why did you join it?
Me? Well, I grew up in a musical family. Mm-hmm. My aunt, actually 2 of my aunts on both sides, so I'm really lucky, are published artists.
Oh, wow. Yep.
Both play the guitar. I grew up singing in church. Got approved to be in the church choir when I was 12 years old.
Nice.
With my mom, 2 of my aunts, an uncle, another uncle, a grandmother. So I've been singing for a very long time, and as an adult, I sang in my church choir, and I wanted more. And I literally stumbled across the Bennington County Choral Society.
Right.
And I don't even remember, but I remember I stumbled across it, and it was like, I said to myself, I need to do this. I need to join them. And the following year, I did.
And 8 years later, you're still here.
8 years later, I am still there, and I don't foresee me leaving. It's just too much fun.
It is. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people don't realize, is how much fun we're having. Do we work hard? Absolutely. Do we put out great concerts? Absolutely. Do we sing challenging music? Absolutely.
Very.
Do we have fun every single time we're together?
Yes.
Absolutely. We are
Yes.
laughing at least at something. And you leave on such a high that you can't wait to go back the next day.
Or next week.
No, there are times I leave and I want to go back. I'm like, literally, can I go back again tomorrow? Because this is the best way to end your night. It's the best way to start your week. We meet on a Monday. And so this is, everyone talks about Monday blues. When we are rehearsing, there are no Monday blues.
No Monday
The only blues are if, there's a snowstorm and we can't meet. Then we're sad. But otherwise, Monday night, we will be at Second Congregational Church we will be singing and laughing and just having a great time together.
And it's not just the music, it's the people.
Oh, absolutely.
It's the people. We get to spend our Monday nights with a great group of people
that you might not see in your workday, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to bring up another person,
Yes.
great person.
The reason why it is so fun Monday night is our current director, the awesome and multi-talented Kaylin Marcel Manson, who is currently not only directing our chorus, but the Keene Choral. He has his own master chorus in Philadelphia, in Germantown. And he is the music chair of the Putney School, where he directs the music department there. Their community sing, the alumni sing. And he is
exceptionally talented.
The amount of energy that he brings to our Monday nights is just unbelievable. And the faith that he has in us, which is awe-inspiring, because no matter how hard the music is, he believes we can do it. He believes that we can actually stand up and do it no matter what. And I love that.
I do too. And
even though we think he's wrong sometimes, it's like, no, we will not be able to sing that. You are. And then he proves us wrong.
He proves us wrong more times than
He proves us wrong because, don't you know, we end up doing it, and it's great. You know, last season we did Idomeneo by Mozart in Italian.
Yes, we did.
We were the chorus of it.
3-hour
opera, Greek tragedy with great orchestra, wonderful soloists. We were privileged to be able to do it over in Greenwall Auditorium at Bennington College.
Yes.
They let us take over that space on Monday night for about a month and a half, which was awesome because we got to hear the reverberation that we don't always hear when we are rehearsing. And we did it. We had a small snow kerfuffle. So we had
I love that word. Yes.
So our dress rehearsal became open to the public. Our Friday night concert was canceled, and Saturday night was our thing, and we did it, and it was amazing. And when it was done, I'm pretty sure everyone in the chorus knew that we had just
did something pretty
massive
amazing.
thing.
Yeah.
And then Monday night, not that next Monday, we went to second congregation, put away our Italian, and started singing Ode to Joy by Beethoven in German. And five weeks later, 5 rehearsals later, we did 2 concerts, one in Bennington, one in Springfield, Vermont, because we were celebrating Springfield, Vermont's 50th anniversary. And I can tell you, there are a lot of people who did not think we were going to be able to do it. There are a lot of people like, oh, it's too hard. And then, you know, once again, Kaylin's right.
Yeah.
And boom, we performed it, we sang it. It was glorious, and it's just amazing. I think that the amount of music he gets out of us, the amount of, you know.
But it's because he's so talented.
Yeah,
too.
he's so talented.
He's a teacher.
He is.
First and foremost, he's a teacher. So every Monday night is a lesson.
It is.
So he's not only inspiring us in his faith in us,
right,
but he's also teaching us how to do it.
Yes.
And do it correctly and do it. And oh my gosh.
Oh, absolutely. He is the reason why I am with the Bennington County Choral Society. I had sung with it years and years, like years ago. And at my old job, he walked in looking at the space, and we started talking. And he was telling me that, you know, he was the new director, asked if I sang, what did I sing? And I was like, okay, this is interesting. The day of the orientation, I got a message from him through Facebook going, hey, you can come. You don't have to sign up or anything. Just show up. And so I said, all right, I'm going to go. I'm just going to visit for a few minutes. I'm not going to stay. 4 hours later,
you were still there.
I was still there. I walked out the door, and I was there that first September.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And you haven't left.
And I haven't left yet. And, you know, and then somewhere along the way, someone said, hey, would you like to be on the board? And I said, yeah. Sure. That sounds like fun. You know, I'm more than happy to help out. And then suddenly I became vice president. And then I was president.
Yes.
And,
you know, it's kind of funny that in the transition between directors.
Yes. Yes, we must say that Ed Lawrence was the choral director for decades, for a very long time, and a well-respected musician.
38 years.
And so Ed is...
It was for 38 years when he retired. And when I first met Kaylin, it was the first time you were there, and the way you two were talking, I thought you two knew each other before, and then I became friends, and we all became friends, and I talked with you about it, and you're like, oh no, Kaylin and I just met.
Yeah.
That's just the type of person he is.
It's almost like an instant rapport, an instant friendship.
Yeah.
He talks and reaches out to everybody, you know. And I am impressed. He knows everybody's name. He knows their situation.
Yes, he does.
He knows what they're going through, and he'll comment on it, and he'll talk to them. He'll go over every little note that's happening. And it's just, it makes it a really warm and loving, it is a loving experience. And you don't think about that when you think about a choral society, you know, where you're basically putting a group of strangers in a room. But I will always remember Kaylin's favorite saying is, if this is the place to make mistakes, if you're going to make mistakes, make them here, and everyone in this room is going to support you. And if they don't, they answer to me. Straight up.
I thought his saying was loud, proud, and wrong.
That's another one. Loud, proud, and wrong. Don't just tip you, you know.
No, just toes in the water, jump right in.
Toes in the water. You know, actually, we were talking about Ed, and this is one of the things that I don't think a lot of people realize, is that the Bennington County Choral Society has been around for a really long time.
I wanted to ask you about that. Don't
we
you
have no
records?
idea how old it is the problem. I know that in 1966, they started rehearsing at what was then the brand new high school, also known as Mount Anthony Union High School. So in 1966, they were already a group, and they were meeting at the high school. So before that, there have been rumors that we've been around for a very long time. And so I ask anyone out there, if you know how old the Choral Society is, please tell us, because we're trying to document this. We know our scholarship is 40 years old. We just don't know how old our chorus is.
So we're at least 50 years old.
At least 50 years old, if not older.
If not older.
If not older. And, you know, these are people who love to sing, may not be classically trained, may be trained. I started training when singing when I was 23. I started taking classes to sing, and I was working with Carrie Ryer Park, so at that point I was singing a lot of opera. And it was very fun because you learn to do certain things when you're singing opera. As we know with Kaylin, because he kind of whips out the opera voice with a drop of the hat, and you're just like, I wish I could do that. And so I've been studying voice off and on for a long time. I was in the choruses as a kid and everything like that, and I like to sing. And he has got to be probably one of the easiest persons I've ever been around as far as explaining what it is they want from you when you're singing, and how to do it, and what to do with a word. If you can't sing it this way, sing it that way. You know, say salami instead of whatever. You know, it's he has these great little.
I love when he tells
the sopranos.
Yes. He tells the sopranos. He's like, that is so high that we're changing the words for you.
Yes.
And that they become nonsense words.
Well, they become like vowels almost.
And just vowels or nonsense words, and we sing them, and it sounds right.
Yeah. And it does, and you sing them, and you stack them, and you do them, and and he loves altos. He praises
Yeah.
our chest voices, which we get to use, and then occasionally, the alto ones, we get to sing the high notes because we have to.
I'm so sorry.
Because we have to. But then again, like in our orientation, we had orientation in August. Sopranos are actually singing some notes lower than the altos.
Ooh, ouch.
Yes. Oh, I love when that happens.
No, I don't.
But speaking of orientation, we had our orientation in August.
Yes, I wasn't able
And
to
you were
get
not there.
there.
So, you missed obviously the clowns, the elephants, and the ice cream.
Hey.
But
you didn't save me any ice cream.
I did not. I'm sorry. I was greedy. But our first
Boo.
rehearsal is September 11th at Second Congregational Church up on Hillside. We are doing Mozart's Great Mass in C, which is going to be done in Italian, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's right.
And that is being performed December 2nd and 3rd. We will be doing for the first time, I think, or at least the first time in 33 years, the Bennington County Choral Society is singing with the Sage City Symphony.
That I actually can't wait for.
Yes.
That is going to be, that's going to be amazing.
We are doing a Brahms piece. It's an all Brahms concert. Kaylin will be directing us. I'm going
Another
to butcher
amazing
the
thing.
name, which is like Nani and Nane. We'll go with Nani or Nani. I think it's Nani.
Nani, I
Nani.
believe it's Nani.
And that's in German.
Yes.
And that's November 19th.
So if anybody hasn't noticed,
Yeah.
We're talking about all of these pieces of music that
Yes.
we're going to learn,
Yes.
have learned,
Yep.
have sung, and they are mostly in foreign languages.
Yes, we have sung so far with him French, Italian, Slavic, Hebrew, German. I'm sure I'm missing
Latin.
one. Latin, yes, Latin. Not a lot of us speak Slavic or French.
German.
I speak German. I speak a little German, so that's
that
okay.
was
But
another one.
Hebrew was a little interesting. That was fun.
That was fun.
But you don't have to speak these languages to sing.
No,
because
we
he tells
don't.
you how to sing them.
Pronunciation.
Yeah.
He helps us all with all of the pronunciation.
Absolutely.
And even if you don't, even if you're so uncomfortable with it,
Yeah. By the
you just
time
gotta
it's time,
try it.
Yeah.
And you'll realize it's not as scary as you thought
Yeah.
to begin with. I never thought I'd be singing in German.
Yeah, or Hebrew. Hebrew was the one
Hebrew.
that I think everyone freaked out about, but it was really fun, and it was such a beautiful piece to sing.
I think we've only sang in English.
Christmas? We sang a bunch of Christmas songs, right?
Christmas.
Yeah.
And then 100 Years of Broadway.
Yeah. Oh,
Was that it?
Chichester Psalms.
Oh, yes.
Right, no, or was it that one? Because the double grave, that line about the two veterans, that song is like
Yes.
emblazoned in my
Yes,
head.
that's right.
But we do want people to come join us on September 11th. You come just check us out. If you're not 100% sure, you do not have to sign up. But come see what we're
First
about.
day,
Sing with
yeah.
us. We always suggest the first rehearsal people show up at 6:30 so you can sign up. You'll get your music. You'll be adopted by your section. I was adopted by Elaine the first time I went there, and I am still sitting next to her. Elaine has been a part of this chorus for many years. She's 89 years old, and she's an awesome lady if you want to sit next to her. She's great to sort of hang out with. I love her.
I miss her. She was a soprano when I first
I
started.
know, but now she's come to the dark side, the deep side, the
Ooh,
deep voice side of
deep voice
altos.
side.
And so we want people to come and join us. There is always room for more. And the other thing we're really excited about is scholarship time.
I was just going to say that
Scholarship
we are not
is
just
coming.
about singing.
Yes.
We don't
have-
just sing.
No, we do more than that. Well, we show up at the Battle Day Parade. We show up at Center of Rehabilitation for Christmas caroling. We're part of Small Town Caroling. But we are the only organization offering a music scholarship in not only Bennington County, but in the surrounding area. And we have done that for the past 40 years.
We celebrate 40 40 years
40
this
years
year.
on a group, and this is people in our group supporting us financially, business owners supporting us financially.
Exactly.
The goal is to facilitate and encourage music education in students. So this scholarship is open to all high school students, freshman through senior, in Bennington, in Berlin, in Huzik, in Mount Greylock, in Manchester. If you are a lover of music, if you play a clarinet, if you sing, you are eligible. And actually, if you want to get the form, you can email us at bccssingers@gmail.com. And we're doing this on October 20th. That is the date that I have in my head right now. It may change. I hope it doesn't. And the cutoff date for submissions is October 7th. So parents, if you're watching this, grandparents, if you're watching this, and you have a talented student that plays music, get them to sign up for this. It is this great competition. You have to perform 2 pieces of music. They will be judged by professional musicians. Our director is one of them.
Yes.
Past winners have included Jay Sager, Polly Vandelinda, Jeremy Clayton, who literally was on Broadway playing for Sunday in the Park with George.
And
yes,
we might be able to convince them to come onto our show.
We're
later.
hoping that. And this year we have changed our scholarship. It is going to be one scholarship will be awarded for $1,000 for the student to use to continue with their music education, to go towards their college supplies, but to just help them continue with music, because our slogan at the Choral Society is building community through music. And it's just one of the happiest ways that you can get together.
Exactly.
And you can meet, we have people that come down from Peru, Vermont, who come up from Adams, Massachusetts. This is a group of people who are dedicated to singing. We do charge dues.
We do.
But they're low.
Yeah, I mean, you can't, there is no other place you can sing that for a year of singing, it's $60.
$60.
That's your dues. $60 for a year.
We give you, the
music
binders.
We make practice CDs.
Yes, we do. Trish and I are happily willing to make fools of ourselves for the cause and drop literally of a hat.
We did it Mayfest.
We did it at Mayfest. We will do it again.
We will do it again.
And we are, and those of you wondering, we are a not-for-profit organization. We basically rely on our dues, which don't cover a lot, ticket sales, and the generous donations from businesses and local people. And so our goal with this show is let you meet some of the people that come and sing with us, meet our director, the people who play the piano, Matt Edwards, and just know that we're here, because we want you to come join us, because we are having a ball. We're having a blast, and it is the most fun. And so, and
if you really want to join this year, it's probably the best.
Oh yeah,
the best year.
Because we haven't told you about the big thing.
No, we have not.
Big
we haven't talked about
the huge thing that we are doing.
The biggest thing that's going on.
Yes.
For this season
is in
May, and Kaylin,
our director,
is
very young.
Very young. He is celebrating his 15th anniversary as a conductor,
which is awesome and a little soul-crushing, personally. But
he's sickeningly talented. I know it.
And so to do this, we are dusting off the great piece of Verdi's
Requiem.
But we're just not the only ones dusting it off. No, it's not just us. We got Keen Choral is singing it with us.
Keen Choral, Germantown, Putney
Madrigals, and Putney Orchestra.
And the Putney Community Orchestra.
And alumni students of Kalen's.
Yeah. Not just singers, but orchestra musicians.
We are looking at probably 170 people at least.
At the very minimum.
At the very minimum.
Well, no, at the very minimum, 170 voices.
Yes, that does not include the orchestra. This is going to be a mammoth concert of pretty much epic proportions.
So this is the best. This will really be the best year to come and
join us.
Sing with
a song
us. It's
with
going
us.
to be. It's going to be an epic season.
Yes.
And we really, want people to come and see what we do and fall
see
in
why
love
we love
with
it.
it.
See why we love it.
Did.
See why why we're happy to do this and why we're involved with this. And it is a fantastic thing, and we are so fortunate because not every community gets this. No. Not every community in America, in a town, has a community chorus that is as vibrant as ours, first, is directed by someone as talented as Kaylin, second, or is even in existence. I mean,
for as long as we have
especially for the history that we have. We are so very, very lucky that the Bennington County Choral Society is in existence and wants more people to be a part of it. I mean, that's the other thing. Because sometimes you have these really well-established groups that it's really hard to get a part of. We have an open door policy.
Open door.
And by the way,
if you want to come and just come.
And if you're a high school student or a college student, you don't have to pay dues. It is free for you to join us. You just have to show up and be willing to participate and sing. And be of a happy person. We like happy people. It'd be nice if you're happy. And if you're not happy, generally at some point I get up and I make a speech. And that will get you feeling a little happy. a little happy.
Don't worry, Jana's speeches are epic too. She usually gets a chuckle and sometimes an applause.
Yeah, I feel very passionately about this. I mean, this is a good thing. I'm very passionate about the Choral Society. And we're just here hanging out at Cat TV. And we'll be doing this monthly now to share our passion for this great organization with everyone out there and to just get people as excited.
But not just ours.
But everyone else's.
Next time we are here, we're going to have our director with us, Kaylin.
And then we're hoping Matt Edwards, our accompanist, will be on the next time. Chorus members. Alto, sopranos, tenors, and basses are going to be here.
Prior scholarship winners.
Exactly.
We're hoping that
I'm even hoping that maybe we can even get a group of our longest term members. That was the most gentle way I could find to say it.
That would be lovely.
Yes, because their excitement is infectious. I mean, I'm excited because they're excited, and they're excited because he's excited, and we're all excited because he's in the room. Literally, that's how we feel. It's like, oh, Kaylin's here. We are going to learn something. We're going to do some good music, and we are going to laugh and have fun.
Good music is one of the little notes I said was to talk about what type of music we do, and
everything.
Yeah,
I think everything
fun,
works.
Good, challenging. Epic, incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you? There's no words that can't describe.
From Broadway to the Hallelujah Chorus,
and the Hallelujah Chorus, we got the best compliment.
Yes, we did.
The gentleman who records our concerts for us for
Joel
our archives.
Patterson, great man. Yep.
He said it was the very best version of the Hallelujah Chorus that he had ever heard.
And we didn't pay him to say that.
We did not. He actually came up to us privately afterward and said that.
And, and this is it. It's an exciting place to be. Don't think of it as some quiet, calm place where we go sing quiet, calm music.
Quiet, calm.
We may sing music in different languages, but we are generally rocking it out, chorally wise. But we have fun, and we just want to share the fun that we have with you. And so this is what Musically Inclined is going to be all about. and this is our first show, and we hope that you will join us for not only this show, but the next show, and then I hope you come sing with us, come to our concerts, send us your students. We are here to build our community through great music.
And not only that, is if you can't sing with us, come to one of our concerts.
Yeah,
support us. Help us keep doing this.
Yeah.
Support us by coming and joining us and watching us.
So we are musically inclined. She's
Trish.
I'm Jana. We thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.